Improvisation is the expression of the accumulated yearnings, dreams, and wisdom of the soul. Yehudi Menuhin. Reverence is a multifaceted collective based out of Atlanta, GA, that specializes in creating improvised soundscapes that blur the lines of genre, and in turn create a new classification genre of musical contribution, coined Couture.
We're Gallery 992. This is Reverence. We do this every Sunday night, and we've been consistently doing it every Sunday night for the last 8 years. We're in historic West End of Atlanta. It's all improv all the time, no covers, no requests. It's called Reverence because we're here to respect each other. We're here to respect the space that the music's being made in, and we're here to respect the process of improvisation.
What sets Reverence apart to me, I would have to say, because I listen to a lot of music. Most of the music is not 100% improvised. Like, I listen to music that has the elements of that, but to have a whole, everything just, you don't know where you're gonna go or where, what I'm saying? So it's like that element, most people are not doing that on that level. They may have a portion of that in their music, but not the whole concept. So to me, that sets them apart, because I don't know anywhere that anybody is doing that, on a regular basis.
Reverence as a group, I think that y'all are locked in a way that others require rehearsal for. You guys are truly listening to one another and truly understanding who each of you is, not just in your set role in the band, but what it is that you have to say or want to say, and you give space for that to happen. And so the ways that in any kind of performance we're having a conversation, the entire premise of what you do is having a very thoughtful conversation with so many people at one time. And it's not that just one person is the star at any time. And it requires a lot of focus and a lot of connection.
I would define Reverence's unique sound as a melting pot. It doesn't lend itself to any particular genre at any given moment. Like, it can change at really a moment's notice, literally. I think that a lot of inspiration is drawn from 70s Miles bands, some Herbie, things like that, but also world music. I found ourselves getting into a lot of African rhythms, just naturally. Definitely some funk, and definitely avant-garde for sure. But everything in between, I think if anyone just generates any idea, we all kind of pick up on that. And you may not even be able to sound a genre. I think that's the idea, is to make you question, what is this?
It's hard to describe a sound that is not really trying to be described. How do you describe all music? That's essentially what we're trying to achieve, I guess. Break down the walls of description, you know? I guess I would describe the sound as just a culmination of everything before us, everything now. Really just trying to not fit in a box. It's the only thing I can really say.
Definitely a unique sound. It's a unique approach. So, you know, it's not normal, man. You know, it's composition on the spot. And that's, you know, maybe people get moments of that in other places, but that's what we're doing. We're composing masterpieces in the instant.
It's kind of undefinable, but I like to think of it as sort of, you know, there are obviously concrete influences, like, you know, Miles Davis, like some of his like 70s records, or like Herbie Hancock, or, you know, there's influence from like, you know, African rhythms or like Afrobeat or ambient music. There's a lot of different like concrete places that we pull our sounds from, just by the nature of we're a collective of different people from different backgrounds. But the way I like to think about it is that we're sort of expanding upon and dissecting a particular moment. Like, it's just a series of choices and a series of moments that just get just sort of like pushed and pulled and expanded and contracted and expounded upon to the nth degree. And it's just this like recursive process of just being in touch with right now.
I say it's a mix of jazz, improv, and everybody's like day-to-day lives and what we consume musically and have been kind of practicing our entire lives. This all kind of comes together very, very well.
I define Reverence unique sound as couture. I call it couture because it's like something that is not premeditated. It's like it's music made for the client, and the client being the moment that we're in, and it's made to that measurements and requirements of that moment.
It's very inspirational. It's very in the moment life music at the time. So it's ever changing. It's always evolving. Sometimes you'll get jazz, sometimes you'll get rock, sometimes you get pop, sometimes you get reggae, and you just go down the whole spectrum of what music entails, and that's what Reverence is.